So I was telling you about the
Chess game.
chess game, and so I want to start by saying that we were talking about the alphabet, and we had K, and then we had Q, which was the queen, and we had K's, which is the plural of K, which like sort of is a progression. You have a K, you have a queen, then you have K's, you have the next generation. So, okay, I just want to say this. Now let's talk, we'll get back to this later. So let's talk about the chess game. Chess game is a very interesting game, if you think about it. Geniuses created it. It's a masterpiece of a game. But it's very interesting that they made the king be very weak piece. Which is pretty weird, a weak piece. Usually the king, in a perfect world, the king is the guy that is on top of the place. He's running the show, that's why he's king. And then wonders of wonders, they made the queen the most powerful piece in the board, like in the piece in the kingdom. Like the queen is the general here. Like why would they? They're smart people. They're Monopoly doesn't make a banker sell flowers. Everyone has their place. Why make a queen a general? And then the third thing, you have all the pawns. Their end tachlis, their end goal, is to reach the other side, and they become a queen. Which kingdom are we talking about? Why make that kind of, if there's no such kingdom, why would they make something like that? Except I want no one kingdom that is like this. The Cabalistic kingdom of the world, where king is not visible here, the Shekhinah is visible, the Shekhinah is controlling everything, and every one man's human being's purpose is to become Shekhinah for Hashem, is to become the queen. So it's very interesting. So that, once I saw that, I was thinking, Hashem, gave me this idea, let's look at the pieces. So you have the Kabbalistic king and queen, right, where the king is not visible in the world, very weak. The queen is controlling everything. Now, you have the rook. The rook is where you stand and you are controlling the scene. It's the like in our castle sort of part of the castle where you. So it's the physical power, soldiers, the physical power of the world. So that power is very straightforward. Boom, it's a strong power, the strongest besides the queen. Straight. Then you have the bishop. The bishop is the spiritual power of the world. That is not straightforward. It's there, but you don't see it so obviously. Then you have the most interesting piece, the knight. The knight, it's called a knight, but it's a horse. It's not a knight. What's going on here? It's obviously the knight that rides the horse, but why they make a picture of a knight? Why are you making a horse and telling to me I should know that there's also a knight that you don't see here? Why not talk about it? But obviously, it's a combination. This piece is a piece that's a combination of two pieces. It's the physical piece, the horse, and it's the non-physical piece that we don't even see, but we just call it the knight. We'll soon see who that knight is. Soon we'll see who that knight is. But that knight is there, but is not there. He's not physically there. He's the spiritual part of this contraption. Now this part, how does it go? Both. Straight and angle. Because it has both. It's a combination. And because it's a combination,
Also, your phone's at 5%.
Okay,
so.
perfect.
Perfect, yeah.
The knight, because it goes out of line, right? So it changes the game from a game of lines, which you only have to look at lines, to a game of squares, because you have to always look at, because you're not directly, it's not only lines. And also the knight is the only piece that could jump over a piece, because it's not going on a line. It's going outside of lines, so it just goes where it has to go. It's not blocked by any piece. That's why it doesn't have...
It's outside the paradigm.
It's outside the paradigm. How? Because it's a connection, a chibur. Because it's a chibur, it creates new. And so we have in the game, we have the king, the queen, And then we have the K's in the end that become the pawns. Those are the other pieces. So we have the 3 pieces in the alphabet. But it's interesting how it's there. It's not something that I'm putting in there. This is the pieces.
Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful. And who's the knight? Who's the knight? Because who's the god of the game? The god is outside the grid. Really, every piece is me. I'm my piece. I am situated like this with this piece like this. It's all me. I divided myself into 16 pieces. It's all me. I'm the god. It looks like as if there's a queen that could do this, could do that, but it's all me moving the pieces. I gave myself rules and guidelines how much I can move and how I can go and which piece according to what, and that's all me. I divided myself up. So and I'm the god because I'm outside of the grid. I move all the pieces. Not the definition. So the knight is when I move the knight, the horse. It's me, the god, riding the horse because the human is the god. It's the only piece in the kingdom here that in the structure of the piece, God is visible. All the pieces are really me, but here I'm part of the piece because in the human, God is visible inside because you can see it.
So what do you make sense of that? There's 2 competing kingdoms on the chessboard.
Because we understand that it's all a game. And that's the whole idea, that to realize that it's really a game, that it's that the black I play the game of chess where we both want to help each other because we want to enjoy the chiddush of each move. It's not about the people.
Both want pleasure. You both want the same thing, the pleasure of winning.
We're not winning. People playing, enjoying the chiddush of each move. And enjoying it, dafka, saying, no, I want you to do this. This could be insane. Let's do this. Let's go on top of that. And that's the way to play chess, and that's the way to play the world. To build on each other, not to fight, not to about winning. It's about creating together.
L'chaim.
L'chaim, l'chaim.